yes. Hey everybody, this is Mike with Accounting for Cycling. Welcome to my stream. Welcome back to my stream. Unsure of your level of participation here before. Participation is good. Strongly encouraged. If you're kind of hanging out in the comments, watching, leave a comment, say hello. I think this is like the first time we're mostly ready to go, like right on time. All right, tighten the shoes up a little. Woo! Stuck the landing. All right, so everybody, again, I'm Mike with Accounting for Cycling. Today we're going to be doing a Zwift live stream. Yeah, so I'm going to be riding my bike here. It's like just barely out of view. So like my hand right now is on the top of the aero bars. But, so we will be going for a ride today. Originally it was supposed to be a ride in France, in Zwift, but I am an idiot who can't read calendars, and it is not France today. It is the Makuri Islands, Scotland, and Watopia. So, we're doing the Makuri Islands Makuri 40. Not quite as punishing as the original route that was planned, but it'll be sweaty. So, yeah. If you're unfamiliar, anything down in the comments below, if it's linked, likely I get some sort of, whoa, that made a noise. Likely I get some sort of like small commission off of it. Those are just my affiliate links. They go back into helping fund the channel. Yeah. Most of it actually honestly goes into Premiere Pro because that is expensive. So, let's hop on board. And we may or may not be joined by my dog, Zadie, depending on if she's still up here hanging around. She's kind of moping. Her mom went to go get her nails done. I did not do my nails today. I don't know. Just didn't feel like cutting them before hopping on here. Mostly because I actually want to be kind of on time for once. Hey, hey. Yeah. There will be just kind of general commentary from me. Pretty much whatever creeps up in my head. Or if you leave something in the comments, let's chat. Let's talk about things. Keep it clean. Keep it respectful. The reason I got into accounting and finance instead of like, say, I don't know, politics is because I think politics is kind of dumb and loaded full of loaded questions. So let's try and steer clear of any of that. Where's my train of thought here? That's kind of the problem with live streams is the ADD, ADHD, all that stuff just kind of, woo, it all flows around up here. So on top of the world noise in Zwift, there will also likely be some very terrible singing of like 1/3 at best of the words of whatever song is going through my earbuds. It's a motivational tool for me. Yeah, let's start this thing. So 25 miles, roughly 40K, hence why it's a Makuri 40. So 40 kilometers, 25 miles, 1,025 feet, and I think that's like 305 meters. Right? No, that doesn't. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, certain number of meters, but 1,025, 1,026 freedom units. So, America, all that. Very short lead in though. So, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I will be doing an 8-mile assisted run with Performance Running Outfitters. Looking forward to it. It should be a ton of fun. Totally not punishing and hopefully slightly less windy than it is today. So, yeah. Be running through from downtown Milwaukee through into like Bayview, south of the rivers. But yeah, that's tomorrow. So today I might be going, I don't know, maybe a little bit lighter, maybe not. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, if you are on Zwift right now, feel free to hop in, join along, say something nice. If you're watching, drop something in the chat. I do have a keyboard with me, but I tend not to use it because, I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. But I guess this works, kind of. But no, I'm not. I don't want to use it. I did, however, bring a ton of water with me. So this right here is First Endurance EFS Pro. It's their new lemon water. I am a First Endurance affiliate, insider, and pro now. Or insider pro or something. So I recently joined Project Echelon, which is a military and veteran-based cycling group. There's actually a pro team that's doing quite well. The group was founded around here, actually. I think it was either Wauwatosa or Waukesha or Pewaukee. So pretty cool that it's like close to home. They show up at Tour of America's Dairyland. Let's get this going here. Alrighty. So that's just really cool to be able to see something that close to home, and yeah. But yeah, also excellent mission. Oh, just down right into a hill. Alrighty. So I'm screwing around on this one. It's like, oh hey, by the way, you're gonna go like nowhere and slowly and uphill. Warm up? Nah. Never heard of it. So, yeah. I just realized whenever, shoot, I'm still going uphill. I just realized I am not sharing that screen. You just have a whole lot of 1080p of me. There we go. I'm sure we're getting close to all that. There we go, and we will make that transition here, and we'll click back onto Zwift. Also, I'm quite stuffed up, so I apologize if I make some like nasty noise. Like, I don't know what the plants are doing outside, but they're not being my friend. So, yay, almost springtime. Also, as a reminder to anybody who's listening, watching later, tonight we get to spring forward. So even more fun of deciding to do that assisted 8-mile run tomorrow. So I get 1 less hour of sleep. Not like I sleep a ton anyways, but yeah. Alrighty. And we're doing right turn. So immediately to the right of my level 22 there, you'll see the controllers I have, the Zwift Play, are connected, which is nice. Over to screenshot at least. thinking, oh no, we're just going to dive right into hills. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I really hope I should have done a little more recon on this. I really hope I didn't just dive into a route where like it's 1,000 feet of climbing, it's all like right at once. So that'd be pretty terrible. Not too shabby. So also, let me know too if it's like an echo or things that are too loud, too quiet. I tried to do a little experimentation prior to this to make sure that the stream was decently set up ahead of time. But there's only so many things you can test before you just dive right in. Like how this person running here is just like, oh, this is a nice little stroll through the park. Because I'm like, all right. Guess our warm-up today is just getting warm. Make sure I actually brought a towel over here. Well. There we go. Cool. Let's get my Stream Deck Mini set up. There's some point I actually have to build it out more. Because currently my quick reply is, thank you. But I can also play a 30-second ad on demand. And let's see how those are like the only two things I should have set up. Also, if you're coming to Milwaukee or Shorewood, north of Milwaukee, check out Riley's. Awesome food, great people. The Shorewood location also has Milwaukee Dog Club. So, food, toys. Daniela. One of these days we'll actually get Zadie up there. We'll catch them in time for when they're open. Lately we've just been showing up way too early. So, okay, a little spring by. Zadie may be joining me. I think she might be staring out the window for her mom. Going right into it. Yeah, all right. Haven't even had a chance to put music on. I'm already sweaty. Ah, yes. And if you're curious, today's bibs are the GOREWEAR Distance 2.0 Plus. Super comfy, and they just kind of happen to be in the rotation right now. So, oh, excuse me. Super excuse me for, I think that just went like straight in the microphone. Unintentional. Completely unintentional. Also, today's lighting. My GVM LED lights. They are not on right now. It is bright and sunny, cold, windy, but we're inside, so we get to enjoy the sunlight. And yeah, I just didn't want to have other lights on. See if we can just go fully solar powered here. Also, I came to the conclusion that my rear cassette, or not my rear cassette, or yeah, something back there is starting to wear out. I narrowed it down basically to the cassette and or the chain. So both of those will be replaced before we start doing outdoor, definitely before racing. Mostly because this guy right here still has not been cleaned. I know there's no such thing as a cleaning fairy, but I'm just kind of hoping that I'll show up in here one day and just be perfectly shiny and spotless. But no, it's still sitting there. I was also going back and forth between new tires for racing season. So currently I have kind of like the OG GP5000s clincher tube variant, and I have a 32 mil wide, just because, you know, it gets me a little comfier. I'm not worried about that being the aerodynamics that screws up my ride. Plus the rolling resistance is like negligible. But so I was bouncing between those, just a new set of these clinchers, maybe getting some like TPU tubes, which I do have incoming, likely just to be spares. So I think after 2 years of having all the stuff to go tubeless, I might actually go tubeless. These Vittorias here, also still contenders for race tires, but I was going back and forth between the GP5000s, the regular clinchers, the tubeless ready ones, or the all-season tubeless ready, or the Pirelli P0 TLR all-season, or four-season. And after a very close competition, I went with the GP5000 all-season. Likely will go tubeless, carry a TPU tube because the things are tiny compared to a Budal tube, and just carry a TPU tube that's like a spare, just in case something like horrific happens. And yeah, I'm gonna actually finally go tubeless after bouncing back and forth about it for a while. So my aero tires already are, or my aero wheels, the Makuri S5s, they already are tubeless ready. It's like horrible to see that Makuri left business, because these wheels are incredible and they were just an awesome team. But I totally understand the owner had health issues and I just had to shut up or close up shop. But I've got some awesome carbon wheels from them. And of course, the one up behind me, that's just the Specialized Access Sport or something, which also is tubeless ready. Actually comes pre-taped, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that one's pretty much just been sitting up there since I got these Mercury wheels. Now, you're probably not supposed to just keep them on your bike all the time, but the aerodynamic advantages, the weight advantage, the cool factor helps. So So I'm also trying to listen to my drivetrain, see if there is something that I can hear going wrong. But it seems overall fine. It's definitely not how I anticipated starting this ride, of just uphill and full gas downhill. But that's more uphill. Ooh. So officially, my first race is a half marathon, April 20th. It's like, I don't know, 420. And it's the Brew City Half Marathon at Veterans Park in downtown Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure I've got a referral link if you really want to suffer and join me. They do have a full marathon as well, but then also a 10K, 5K, 5K and 10K, like 5K especially. Most people can just walk that and still make it in more than enough time. The 5K I did last year, it's a really nice flat course. You basically just cruise around Veterans Park. Yeah. There we go. Hey, David Hissner. I know that guy. Also, a member of Team RWB. As am I. I'm kind of sitting in front of the RWB, one of my 3 RWB jerseys. And also an awesome veterans organization. But that one's more based around camaraderie, physical activity, promoting wellness. As far as I know, no official like pro race teams of any variety. So, but yeah, April 20th is my first official race. I may sign up for it's called the Sweet Home Milwaukee on 414, which is just Milwaukee's area code. But yeah, and then 2 weeks after that, or 3 weeks after the Brew City, I have the UW Whitewater Jayhawk Early Bird Triathlon, which I'll be doing again. Sprint distance again. They do offer a duathlon in both Olympic and sprint distance. Triathlons in those same distances too. So into pool swim, which is really, it's a nice way to start off the season. So then at least every, I think it's a 25-yard pool. Every 25 yards you can rest. Might be 24 or 25 meters. TBD. I think it is yards though. So I think it's a 500-yard swim. Which makes sense. Because I believe it's 20 laps. Alright. Probably still won't be able to hear the fan, but Wuzu is now up to 3 out of 5. We are cruising along here too. Now, being that there's still 800 feet of elevation left, it will be coming. Excuse me again. Yes. It does look really nice out there. I was out there for a walk earlier. It's not nice. Might be nicer now, but at like 7 and then 8 this morning, it was not nice. As far as the virtual worlds go, this one is it's a pretty map. I saw one thing on a bike radar maybe, and the dude was like, "Oh, I hate Zwift and all of these other, my whoosh. How dare you gamify my training in the winter? I demand to be cold and tortured." It's like, all right, we get it, you're British. But like, helps motivate a lot of people. And if you really want to, you can load up your training peaks, I think you can, into a trainer road workout directly into Zwift. And then you can sit there and suffer. And still get a nice scenic workout. It's like, we get it. You're probably like a high level amateur, maybe even a pro. I don't know, maybe you lost your love for cycling, but don't train the rest of us down. Otherwise, prior to using Zwift, which I've been on since late 2018. Like, I mean, I would just load in a workout onto my Garmin and throw on like a TV show to watch. I'm like, oh, this line goes up. We gotta watching The Office again. Still a funny show. But like, when you're doing an interval workout, it's like, oh no, Michael Scott, what's the joke? Oh, yeah. Sorry for the adjustments here, but uh-oh. Oh, this is part of it. Cool. I'm about to go real slow. Okay, I guess this is different gravel. But we're going to Nyokyo. So, gotta go through the dirt and the trees to get to the city, I guess. I always thought it was over the river and through the woods, but maybe that's just a grandmother's house. It's time for music. Yeah! There's no music playing. I'm just bobbing around like an idiot. Oh, I was way too early on that. You just fade away. I'm still standing. You're like a true survivor. You're like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. I got it. Yeah. I mean, aside from just having a terrible singing voice, part of the reason I could not be a professional singer is anytime I have something like playing in my ear, for some reason it's like, it just gets boggled. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Feeling like a freak of my life. I'm still standing. Yeah. Also, if you get a chance, or just take note or something, check out I'm Still Standing by Elton John, the music video. It is spectacular. Like, the song itself is like, just lively. And the music video is 10 times better. Now, I have seen Sir Elton John in concert, and like, the guy's like, what, 75 or something like that? He can still jam. Moving around on stage, not as much, but still a spectacular show. Yeah. I don't even remember what playlist I have on. It might be my new workout mix. I think so. Because this is too close. Up next. Song about getting an erection while dancing. They still make them like they used to. I get so excited. But I can't find it. Get to me close. So you know. For me. Dancing again. So, astute observers may notice I actually am trying to keep my cadence higher. I know I'm usually more of just a grinder than some spins, but heart rate seems to be about on par with whatever it would be. Water. Oh, drink it. This ride, stream, is not sponsored by water. It is highly recommended. I mean, it's not sponsored at all, but I mean, you can kind of see my affiliate and stuff showcase behind me. I think the closest thing I have to sponsorships is John from Riley's did this print work here of their logo, which definitely adds some additional zest to my first endurance cycling jersey there. Still don't think we can call that a sponsorship. No. I think sponsorship would be more like finish the stream and be like, I demand a sub, which I wouldn't demand. Oh, that was a very sharp turn. They're just awesome people. And I want to show something off. Just show my support for their awesome dog-friendly establishment. Like, absolutely. The downside to having natural light lighting up the room right now instead of studio lights is this projector right here shoots light, and it is shooting light directly in front of the room. And it is wide open. But the window does not open, so I don't get any of the cool awesomeness. That's neat. That's a new feature on this update, because it shows the Zwift bomb ribbon. This song isn't quite as entertaining. Too Close by Next is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's just fun, interesting lyrics, relatable. I mean, I've been to dances before. This one that was Katy Perry, Teenage Dream. Touch, and baby, I really think it's real. If your chance don't ever look back, don't ever look back. The beat's a little slower than what I'm looking for. It's still a good one though, but I think it's like 60 RPM. Try and stay over 70. closer to 75. It's like normally my average cadence is like 50. So, oh, this microfiber towel is not as good as the other one for sweat. Oops, I think it's turned it up. These earbuds have touch controls on them, so I think I just turned up the volume on myself. Stars, when you look at me, eyes, yeah, touch, baby, I know this is real. Don't ever look back, don't ever look back. I will say to touch you, take it. Oh, skin tight jeans back. It's a good thing I'm not steering myself on this course. I would have been so lost. Hey, they got 25 ride-ons. Or something, I don't know what that means. All right, got a sprint coming up. That works. Oh yeah. Let's do Lipa. Ah, just missed him. Oh. That was a good sprint. What if they're also on the Tacx 2T? So the key to mixing your bottles on the fly, don't mix them over the electronics. And point the valve away. So if you forget that it's open, it sprays away from all the expensive stuff. At least the breakable expensive stuff. Like projector, tower speakers, high-end stereo system, or computers versus shirt, light up vest and headband, shoes, But my dress shoes are cheap, but I think to replace those, they're a lot less than everything else. Although my new helmet is more expensive than that. But I was looking for new helmets. My current one I got in 2020. And the strap that holds it tight to you, basically the things that like hold it broke. And I don't know, it's probably due to be replaced anyways. So I got a new Giro. It's Giro. They're Aries Spherical with MIPS 2. And the thing is just cool. It's also supposed to be still very cooling, which, as you can tell by my very sweaty self right now, is important. Plus, how am I supposed to get helmet tail lines on top of my head if it's like an actual aero helmet that doesn't really have openings? But the whole thing, it's like two pieces that move around. And it's the #1 rated safe helmet by a Virginia Tacx lab. So it was not inexpensive, but when it comes to protecting your brain, it should be worth it. Especially since I use my brain for work. Like, I want to make sure that thing stays safe. Somebody's home. God, it's so sad he was hanging out downstairs the whole time. All right. Close the gap. So, if you are watching, leave something in the chat, say hi, yeah, anything. Tell me how screwed I am for all this climbing that's coming up, because I'm about halfway and still have 750 more feet, or no, 650 more feet of climbing left. That's right. It's like 10:25. But yeah. So far so good though. We're only working with the Wuzu fan. I'm bumping it up to 4 out of 5. And then of course the ceiling fan. The ceiling fans, I feel like mostly just for show. And reminding me that I should fill my bottles with a carb mix, either in the bathroom or with the fan off. But I don't like turning this fan off, because then it has to restart. It goes and does that for like a half an hour. Also, if you haven't yet already, or haven't in a while, check out my website, accountingforcycling.com. I've put some updates up to it, including linked my race calendar up to it. So, shows how good upcoming stuff. I've not been able to. That's weird. I think these are just avatars. They're NPCs. You just watching us go. But back through the woods. But I haven't been able to get it with my referral links yet for the races. But like, I think most of those are like, if you refer 20 people, you get $5 back. It's like, that's fantastic. Like, if I could convince him to get 20 people to return and watch every one of my videos, that'd be pretty fantastic. But the stats show, actually, I think it is something like that. It's like 200 or 300 people that are returning viewers for almost all of my videos, which doesn't mean that they're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's much appreciated. I just let you know when I put out new content. More specifically, these, if you have the notifications set, or when I actually don't like work my eyeballs to submission and can edit videos. Get to that. And then you can be alerted if new videos coming up. The last one was of some Sennheiser hearing aid earbuds. They're nice. They're really nice for running because they don't slip out of your ears. They're lightweight to the point where they're barely noticeable. You get excellent spatial awareness so that you can hear everything around you. For me specifically, my right ear can actually hear things around me, which is why I have been an advocate for wearing earbuds, especially ones that have like an ambient awareness mode. Because still get some music which like keeps your brain engaged instead of zoning out, and then you can hear what's around you better. So that when somebody pulls up in a behemoth 9,000 truck, where the hood is so tall that they can't see anything 40 feet in front of them, you can hear them coming, and as they're blasting music inside of their hermetically sealed box, they won't be able to hear you, but they'll be able to stop. So, also, if anybody shouldn't be listening to music while they do things, it's those operating multiple 1,000-pound vehicles. So, just keep jamming. Plus, how are you supposed to horribly subject people to your terrible singing? Even with my done earbuds, I do that. It's just not as good because I don't have lyrics. Haha. Mangrove maze. Oh. 400 feet. So, depending on how we're doing, we'll probably go for more than 25, but we'll see. I'm also trying to remind myself not just like go to exhaustion, because it's not even noon yet. And I have a training run tomorrow. I am so sweaty. I've also recently, for basically 4 mile and under runs, have been going either waterless, like don't bring any water with me, or I've got like a little flip belt 11-ounce flask. I'll bring that. Uh-oh. I think that was a reminder that I should have switched the small ring. Yeah, mostly just to be able to kind of see where the body's at as far as like water need on those kind of runs. Last year for the 5K at the end of the Lake Mills Triathlon, I forgot to grab my water bottle. It was quite warm by that point. And of course, after having swam and then biked, I was a little thirsty. But luckily, like they have aid stations on those things, and I think that's the really cool part about this one that Performance Running is doing tomorrow, and then like every 2 weeks, is they have aid stations to help assist you on runs. Because like they generally have those out and about. And I'm still going to bring a water bottle because it makes it so they don't have to have a bunch of cups laying around, so there's less waste. And longer distances, it just kind of helps. There we go. Pacer. Not gonna do it. Catch up to Constance. Good. Hey, following me on Zwift. This might be Apple Music started doing this thing. It's like heavy rotation. I think that's what it might be on. So, there's some more absurd out here. It's a lot of Prince, Elton John, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo. There's some Kiss in there. AC/DC. In sync. I think this is our going uphill. There we go. There we go. And for the little bits that I happen to be actually singing out loud, this is Elton John, The Bitch Is Back. Another one of my favorites. Bitch is back. Back to do. Bitch, anybody who follows my Instagram knows that I drink beer. Not that you need to actually even see that. You can see the beer gut. I have no idea why that map is so zoomed in right now. And a ton of Charlie XCX spring parking there. Good, faster beat music. Great for keeping up a higher cadence. Never Swift. Lot there on there too. I think on one of these rides I might just like share my playlist. Oh shoot. There we go. That's all the way up. But I think I should, I don't know, if you're watching this now or watching later, let me know. Should I share whatever playlist I'm going to be listening to? That way you can like put it on yourself and drown out my nonsense. Spiral, getting off my chest, getting off my desk. That's just how I envision that. It's like, get it off my desk. I just want someone in his hands. I knew it was going to be all the climbing at once. If you're curious on what I see right now, it is the same thing you see, minus that little corner with me in it. This box here, and a little more washed out. But I mean, I've got a projector at like 70% power, middle of the day with the windows open, so I think we're doing all right. Well, John. Dancing in the sand. This is my replay 24. All right, that's fine. I'm just like swipe that one down a little more. I feel like the shuffle didn't really shuffle. Sprint. There we go. Oops. Still reminding myself, I got 400 more feet of climbing. So, downside, just kind of like starting off full gas. There's, I think there's much time to warm up and stretch out. So, basically, if you see me stand up not during the sprint, I'm stretching out my quads and hamstrings. Man. The best day to be. Seems to swallow the pain. So this like clay, harder packed dirt, whatever, I think it's supposed to be clay. If you've never done descent on like looser gravel at this kind of speed, good. Would not recommend. It's absolutely terrifying. Like you just kind of like sit down in their own position. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. But it's experience. There's going to be an uphill coming up, man. I know it. We're running out of runway here. I mean, it's still 6.5 miles left of the route, but there's also still 400 feet left of elevation. And for perspective, if I were to do a route that's 40 miles round trip to the north of here, I think you get like 190 feet of elevation. It's 40 miles round trip. So that is why we do climbing on Zwift. Also, since it's a flat surface, it's a little bit harder to kind of tell what elevation we're running into, like what kind of gradient is coming up. Like 17 years. Terrifying. I can't repair that part though. For those who can't pick up from my very spotty every sixth word, this is brutal by Olivia Rodrigo. A song that is 5 years old now, but I like it. Reminds me a little bit of the kind of music that was like more popular when I was in high school. It's not quite as emo. More like, but it's got a good beat. Now, of course, one of my favorite newer artists. I knew it, but I've been listening to her stuff for over a decade. Charlie XCX. And this is good tempo. Shake my ass and stop it. Excuse me. Done. That one's done. Down a quarter one. Alright. I haven't heard this one in a while. That I remember. Apparently it's in my top plate of 24 already. Can't tell if we just went through like the husk of an airplane or something, but yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure we're going up that cliffside. Yep. Focus a little bit more. Just wanna say that you have to say. We're not losing connection now. All I can. Oh, God. What? Kidding me? Like the AMP Plus receiver is maybe 5 feet away from the trainer. You can tell it's not that's losing connection because it still shows my heart rate. So, I don't know. Over the borderline. Ooh, this is a steep drop off here. Clipping off the edge of the map. It's good stuff. Take care of that money. Scared, but left me at all. So it's basically just going to be a steady uphill. So you do a leap of those. Gotta have more cowbell. Try to make me goodbye. Time to survive here and go beside. Let's get where you left me. Don't show up, don't go down, don't suck it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, a little sweaty. So, I keep clicking. clipping. Let me restart that. The Rode Wireless Go 2 comes with a receiver, which I'm currently running through USB-C into my desktop, which is what the stream is running off of. Instead of, before I was running a 3.5mm into the microphone in, which I felt also worked. Maybe there's a little more noise or something. But I have the transmitter like clipped on the back of my bibs. It seems mostly fine, but yeah, these are not waterproof, not water resistant either. So I probably should put it in like a little baggie or something, but it seems fine. I've also seen a ton of people use these things in like much worse conditions, and you know, they seem fine. So it's Foo Fighters, Everlong. And it's the way we so I know that and to the and I wonder this way forever. Everything that ever feels good, I like you. Stop when I say say another one with a really good beat. That I can breathe you in. Why would you? I don't know. This mostly folks on their kids. Feels good forever. Everything feels good. Definitely not that Kevin Smith. Probably not. No. What about Phil Collins? Cecilia. Girl, that's when I'm all the time. Cecilia. Baby. I need to know. I think I should actually just the same. Studio. It's so good. You just feel yeah. If you're popping in, either live or later, apologize for the terrible singing. It's just good motivation to finish out. If you're at home, you know the words. Sing along. It must be gone. Studio. Studio. That's cool. I'm gonna miss it. That's alright. So good. Say hello. So good. So I'm also not terribly worried about getting a copyright strike. I think I'm only hitting like maybe a quarter of the words. Maybe. Take the word. 100 feet left. Lost my seating. I don't know how much this will be able to keep up. Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. Kitty. Oh, no, don't. Not kitty. Y'all are probably seeing that and you're like, what the hell is he talking about? It's not a title. Like some pointy ears. Oh. Be careful what you do. Go around breaking girls' hearts. Yeah. Don't tell me. Careful what you do. Careful what you do. Here comes truth. Connection failure. What? Come on. For what? Whatever it is, resolved itself. Yay. She's just a girl that I know. Your dreams nothing. She's not my lover. She's just a girl that I know. Your dreams nothing. Clearly, we're not doing the flatland path. Or flatland. So I always thought he was saying, but the gene's not my son. It's weird. I think he's saying she's not my son. I don't know. I always forget to actually look up the lyrics. Yeah, it checks out. It's not my lover. She's just a G. Not my lover. Billy Jean. Not my lover. There we go. Ah, of course. Just gonna do it. All right. It's so weird. I don't want you to love you, babe, every kind of way. Yeah, little case. I love you, babe. Pussy lights the feather, stiff supporters, whatever. Top, hill. That's pretty full right now. Just a taste. Just a taste. And when oh, well, there we go. Ow. Ow. That was a good finish. Now, some Fleetwood Mac. The chain. Listen to the touch yourself. The shadows of daily life. Oh, you don't love me now. You don't never love me again. When you say I hear the right on and drive me. You don't love me now. You don't never love me again. You just say I hear you say it. I'll break the chain. I don't think this rebel pacer quite gets it. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. Oh, excuse me. Badong. I'm my own water crew. No. For once we got it, I said that was gonna happen. Yeah, like phlegm sitting right here. looks like a popular thing to do is to get the top here and just kind of turn around and cruise back. Get some free miles or something. Keeps it together, running in the shadows. Keep us together. Keep us together. In the shadows. Keep us together. Tell the Lord. Please. Now we're not. No, let's do marketplace here. Let's do Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Let's see. I got you next to me. Ooh. Let's get physical. Right down. Get nice. Oh. Come on. Let's get physical. Let's try this out. This one's pretty nice. Go to sleep. I got you. If you know you got my back, and I know I got you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get physical. Let's out. Come on. Just come on. Come on. Come on. I don't want to go up this route. Maybe. Alright. There we go. Why? Oh, this was a terrible decision. So like right now, I can kind of see we're going up at an angle. That's about it. And I see the 10 up in the corner. Faint outline of myself. But I can see over there on the bigger screen what you're seeing. I made it. This was not a good decision. Music's been on point though. Let's go. Yeah, Tacx down. Check in. So, water range. One down. Then, down. Range. It's a terrible decision. It's still so far away. I think I'm almost level 23. There you go. Keep bumping the brake here. So, Zwift play controllers with the turn lever, if you like pull out, it's your brakes. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I leave the aero bars on. We're still going uphill, but not much. There's got to be a downhill soon. So, overall, it's a pretty cool route. I was kind of excited to cruise around France. I really like that map. Plus there's some longer distance ones. Like you could see from the World Selector thing, this was like the longest route in the Makuri Islands. So, fishing village. So, France gets you a little bit longer. We were originally supposed to do tire boucle or something. Tire boucle. But yeah, I don't know how I misread that calendar. But either way, here we are. But that's a really cool map too. But to get a little bit longer, you either have to do the route 2 times or just kind of fish your way through. Beastie Boys. Sabotage. Castle Path, I believe, takes us back that hill that we were climbing up before. Listen all y'all to sabotage. Listen all y'all to sabotage. Listen all y'all to sabotage. Sorry about that. You kind of have to. It's just one of those songs where like you gotta. There's something wrong. Sabotage. It's such a fun song. Cameras. Fire for you. Should be a good one to kind of wind down. Basically at this point I'm trying to hit 30. So fire for you. Where did you go? To forget you, I just stop thinking about you. Without you, yes, I'm falling for you. This song also has a really awesome music video. Oh, it's fun. Solid gloves. Woo! Yeah! No fingerless anymore. I think we might be going into the mountains. Oops. Join the Robo Pacer. Yeah, this group. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. So let's stay in the pack, get the draft. Don't get dropped. job, everybody. Taking the side. Kids. We're pressing a little too hard down there. To see, baby.
Ride on. Ride on.
Yeah. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Be my girl. Don't have to be cool. On my world. No particular sign. I'm not compatible with just you. Kids. Yeah, I'm not about that journey right now to catch up to D. Maria. Basically at this point just trying to do an actual cool down for the last 5 minutes of these wonderful 2 hours. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty successful ride. Wuzu, and ceiling fan were the only fans that came on. Normally, I would have the door fan kick on too, which I can trigger remotely. Or I've got the jumbo 20-inch, like super fan, and then another blower fan in front of me. Those are like, you need all the cooling. But the Wuzu just goes kind of up and down. It's a nice little cool breeze. That makes it so, yeah, it's not just super wind. Yeah. It's kids. He's trying to catch me. More Charlie XX. He's trying to leave me. So how we get invited? So, sorry. Usually microfiber towels I use for like wiping down my bike or cleaning, basically just stuff to not scratch things up. I'm glad I'm on like day 3 of not trimming my hair, because otherwise this thing would just like stick to it. It already kind of was, but it's just a fun song. So, off camera, I found kind of the best way to, especially like in between like actual washes for gloves, heart rate monitor, just bring it in the shower with you. And Works pretty well. There we go. It's like, close the gap. Oh, good. Just trying to mellow it out. Cruise it down. Even for like outside runs and stuff. Outdoor runs, bike rides, etc. Like, just bring the heart rate monitor in the shower with you. Don't use any sort of like soap, like body wash or anything. Just rinse it off. Now, of course, I actually have 2 heart rate monitors, mostly because my Garmin HRM Pro, last year, I thought I had lost it. So I picked up the Pro Plus, which I'm wearing right now, and yeah, then found the HRM Pro like exactly at the end of the return window. There we go. So, yeah, I have that luxury of being able to kind of switch back and forth between the two, so it doesn't get too sweaty, too gross. I see it very similar to having like multiple pairs of running shoes. You know, you're not going to wear the same stuff every single day. Some shoes, like I guess the nitrogen infused glycerins, you're supposed to let rest for like a day or just, you know, some time so that the nitrogen can like expand again. Also keeps your shoes from getting super stinky, and isn't that what we all want anyways? If you're doing a lot of outside training too, yeah, walk in the shower with your bibs too, especially if you only have like 1 or 2 pairs. It's definitely good to trade off between the two, or between your different sets. That way you don't wear them out too quickly. But yeah, I mean, you really just don't want to be like tossing them into the laundry every single ride, dumping a bunch of soap onto them, dumping a bunch of like laundry or fabric softener. You know, that's with anything that's sweat wicking. That's really how you kind of ruin that benefit. So clog up the little micro pores. Hey. All right. The only time you should ever really have your heels down while you're cycling in really any kind of pedals, but especially clipless, is if you are doing what I'm doing right now, which is using the leverage to stretch your calves. It's helpful even during the ride too, like not so much on a trainer where like if you stop pedaling, you kind of just stop. But if you're outside, it's really nice where there's a few different ways that you can like stretch on the bike. And if you're down in an arrow position, you can just kind of stand up a little. And it's not really the best view because like it's all happening like exactly under here, but like move your hips around a little, you still get a nice arrow position. You definitely want to make sure your bike handling skills are good before doing these. Like doing any sort of stretching on the bike, but for longer, more endurance rides or multi-sport especially, the bike is a great place to be able to get that nutrition in, get some extra hydration in. You know, don't just like fully ease off and cruise, but you know, you can get some good like mid-race stretches in, especially like after a big ascent and you're gearing up for that descent. Get into a nice stable position, keep your hands near the brakes, get a wider stance maybe, and just kind of stretch out the hips, stretch out the legs, Stretch out your arms, maybe. You know, all sorts of different cool stuff. Even if you're on longer rides too, like if your gloves are starting to cause you a little bit of issues at the base of your palm, like, you know, take them off, put in your jersey pocket, which I obviously don't have right now. I mean, I could just use this jersey pocket, or this jersey. This one's facing forward though, so it's harder to reach. This one though, you know, like, just pop something right in there. But that's what they're there for. Whew. So we almost got to what was originally planned. Obviously, we weren't in France. It's mostly supposed to be like Japan. It was put in place right around the same time as the Tokyo Olympics were originally supposed to happen. And then I think they were used, I don't know, for like online Olympic type things. But it's a really cool map. Gives you a good variety of course type. It doesn't really drive you into too, like if you hop in some gravel, it's not going to slow you down like 3 miles an hour and just have you grind the whole time. So it's a nice challenging course. Gives you a lot of options, a lot of different places too where you can like turn around and kind of bug out if you need to. Look at that. Yeah. 1,069 calories. Nice. Super nice. But 1,070 rounded up. It knew the joke was incoming. I swear I am not a juvenile. But yeah, 3.8 pieces of pizza. Excellent. So that's nice. Yeah, save that. So I gotta do some stretches though. But I will do those after we end the stream here. So let me switch over to new streak 1. Haha. Yeah. It's because I missed last week. Just didn't make it. So get you next time, right on. Whoop, whoop. Swappity swap. Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for coming on a ride with me. I don't remember the rest of the words to that Nelly song, so I can't just keep going with it. But, yeah. So down below in the description, most of the links down there are my affiliate links. If you use this to purchase something, it just gets me a little tiny, really kind of fraction of the commission that goes right back into the channel, doing this kind of stuff, signing up for different races and events. You may have seen this thingy right up here. This is just kind of a donation tracker for the American Diabetes Association Tour to Cure. It's something that's really kind of close to me. I lost my dad to type 1 diabetes. The link down in the description. If you really want, you can join my team and come actually ride in person at the Chicagoland Tour. It's in St. Charles, Illinois, and I will be doing the 100K. So metric century again. And yeah, I don't know, it's flat, Midwest, cornfields, still kind of nice though. A lot of great camaraderie, great people. It's an excellent cause. If you don't want to do that, or if you want to join me and donate, like follow that link, you can make a donation. It goes to help fund diabetes research. Yeah. Trying to find a cure for type 1, type 2, expand access to different healthcare systems for that. Yeah. Otherwise, thanks for joining me today. Should have another one scheduled for next week around the same time, Saturday, 11 a.m. If you're in the Milwaukee area and you want to join Performance Running Outfitters in the 3rd Ward, We are doing an 8-mile run tomorrow. I think there's also a 12-mile option. I will not be doing that one yet. But check out my website. I've got my race calendar. That's still loading into that. Still kind of playing around with the whole website thing. It's a thing. Otherwise, check out my other videos. Subscribe if you're not already. Like this one if you enjoyed it. Leave comments if you enjoyed my singing. If you didn't, also, whatever. Tell me my voice is terrible. It's mostly I just don't have the words as I'm focusing on exercising. Or anytime, join me on Zwift. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, all that stuff, to find out when the next things are. Yeah, thanks so much.